Ah, what's happening to my game? Not much. Not much is happening. Ah, there we are. Hello, boys and girls. Looks like my stream is up, but but Streamlabs is lying to me and says it's not up. So we're going to pretend that it's up and assume that it's just being a silly boy, which it is. It's just being a silly boy. So, boys and girls, welcome back to the stream. It is your host Marley Startled, and we are going to be playing a bit of CK3, which is the not as good version of CK2. I was tempted to play CK2 with the Game of Thrones mod because I thought that was quite entertaining. But I thought we'll give CK3 a go, and if we get bored, go to CK2. I played it before. As you can see, I'm on the King of Jerusalem, but I'm going to play a new campaign. So what we're going to do: Wrath of the Northmen, and then we're going to go and do our own, not game rules, play as our own ruler. Or the game's just going to fart itself. Probably it's going to fart itself, if I'm honest. Okay. So, what are we going to play as? Now, we can go Big Boy Edition, or we can play one of these pleb dynasties. Now, I want to play as something that's going to be good. I might play Spoleto. Yes, Duke of Spoleto, why not? Unless there's a better Duke somewhere in here. Neustria. Oh, Brittany's not looking too shabby. But then of course France is just going to eat me. What's going to allow me to go and crusade? I'm going to go for the Duke of Spoleto. And go from there. So here we are, the Duke of Spoleto. What's he like? He is deceitful, cynical, and greedy, and he's unmarried. So what should we do? Let's go martial. Strategy focus. And let's go marry someone. So I think we're going to fart around in Italy for a while until it's Crusader time, and then we're going to go and hopefully form the Kingdom of Jerusalem. And while we're at it, we can go bullying people. So let's first marry someone of value. I want someone who's got fairly good diplomacy, who's still of childbearing age. She looks like this. Looks like this lass here. You're worth marrying. And then I've got my current situation. I've got disabled buildings. Or have I got disabled buildings? I don't know. Suppose I'll find out. Oh, okay, I got the wrong government type, that's why. And I'm over my domain limit. Ah, skip lesson. Of course I'm going to take money for this wedding. You better produce me a shitload of kids. If you don't hate me, that is. But we got things to do. The first thing we need to do is go to my realm. Oh no. Go to my council. And do some sneaky stuff for me. So who can fabricate me some claims? None of you can fabricate claims. That's silly. What do you mean? Oh, here you are. Fabricate claim. Off you go. We're going to beat up Napoli. Get these boys into bed with us. And in the meantime, let's save up some cash. I'll take an alliance. Why not? So this one, this CK3 is very bare bones compared to CK2. I will come to your dinner, even though you despise me. And you can become my friend. Why not? And who are my vassals? Some big boys who all fairly dislike me. 3 bird test. Okay. So I like being safe. That's fine. Farewell, my friend. Everyone's taking me out to dinner. They're also at war. Taking Barry. I guess our king is taking Barry. But the king is of no value to me yet. We've got things to do. First thing we're going to do is declare war on this guy. My 1,000 men. And see how well this works out. Raise the boys. Raise all the boys, because we've got a war to go to. Yay! My wife's pregnant. Monotheized, it's to live 5 corners of the world, okay. Yes, you can contemplate nature of reality while I do some invading. I'm going to change my options to move around a bit quicker. Oh, I guess not, because apparently there's no options. I guess we'll have to stick with going at uber speed. Let's go. You'll probably win. Damn straight I'll probably win. Thank you. Let me siege you down. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're both going to prison, and I'm going to see if I can divorce you. I need 100 faith. I need faith mana. What about the other guy, my vassal? Is he in prison as well? No. And none of my vassals particularly like me. Apparently this is my son and heir. Not my wife's son. There you are. A new perk and a valuable hostage. The blobbing begins. There we are, and then I can enforce my decisions. Now, if I take my army and bin it, there you are. Bin this bad boy. Get rid of these victories. And find someone to give it to. Have I got any blood relations? I'm negotiating the release of my son with myself. Okay. And why do my vassals despise me? Over domain limit. Gonna need to find someone in the family who isn't died. My half-brother, how would you like to become the owner of Capua on Napoli? The owner of Napoli. Thank you, half-son. You've got to keep it in the family. And already we're being warred on. Oh, my ally. No, you're not allowed to declare war on me. I thought I'm only allowed to be aggressive. What's this war over anyway? Count of Parma. I hope you're good. You can have Parma, I don't really care that much for it. I don't think I'll win that battle either. Hopefully they start starving, but if they don't, we're going to have a bad time. And start running away. Oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet now. I'm gonna go to the toilet now. Shit. Not my ally. This hasn't worked out well in the slightest. I'll have to return, get my court to start doing stuff. I'm going to keep on raising the men. It's going to be a long war, I hope. Nah, let the uncle do his thing. If he wants to go seducing maids, it's his own problem. Fuck's sake. Why is my kingdom falling apart? I've only been playing for like 1 year. Gotta play this smart. Maybe I can get him up into the mountains. Battle's even. We got time, he says. We got time as he sieges down my capital. Alright, we gotta fight. We gotta fight now. Before the bad men come. I believe. I believe. Oh God, no. Which is right down to the wire. I'm gonna have to surrender part that territory. Damn you! Army disintegrate. And then I gotta start sorting things out. Court. Vassals. Let's negotiate your contract to give me more money. So we lost Parma, which is not good. I'll pay the ransom. I'll take reckless. I'll take reckless. Go through the sewage. After me, charge. Everyone with me. My enemies will never stood a chance. I'm going to try and sort out my kingdom. Jesus, who is our... diplomat? Because he's doing an awful job. We'll get our half-brother to be our diplomat. Maybe that'll sort things out. I'll take the 50-40 stress. Our martial leader's not very martial. Let's just do some diplomacy. How about my wife? Can I divorce her yet? Can I just execute her? I'll take that. I need a new wife. I need an heir, which is not a potential bastard. Content, callous, and honest. And she's Greek Orthodox. Lustful, impatient, and temperament. Who's going to be a good steward? Who isn't overly old? No one. Good diplomat. 26, Franconian, stubborn, greedy, and forgiving. I'll take that. Let's get married. Has she got any claims? No, she hasn't. I got the nickname the Foolish. Great. Spy Master, how about you? Are you going to be any good? The Spy Master despises me. We didn't do Spy Master. Do your job, Spy Master. Everyone despises me in my own kingdom. Maybe you can kill off my wife's son. You really dislike me. That needs to be sorted out. And who stabbed me in the back in the end? Who's got the Duke of Parma? Who's your vassal? King Louis the Younger of Italy. Okay. But I don't think I can win this because they've got more men than me. We're going to have to be very careful here and start cultivating alliances. The guy in Tuscany, you're going to be my friend now. Because we must do some Italian scheming. And let's see if we can arrange a marriage between my son That's my niece. Are we related? Okay, we are related. Hey, if it works, it works. I will take that. Calm down, calm down. I've ridden, taken aim, struck so many times, blah 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 blah. Take another gallop down the practice range. I'll take the risk. I got wounded. Great. Our ruler's an idiot. Duke Lambert of Spoleto. Great. I'm going to need you to build me some stuff to stop me dying so horribly. So Spoleto is my kingdom. It is a city. No, that can't be right. What is my chief objective here? The county of Ancona has apparently got something of value in it. Which is going to give me more men. That's going to cost me 19 gold. I will have revenge on the Duke. Even if I have to scheme and kill him with my heir. I don't really want to join you in this because I want the County of Parma myself. But hey ho. Revenge is revenge. Let's go, let's do this. And we're going to torture the guy if we get the chance. I mean, we're going to punish the guy who took it from me. Count Igulf of Mantua. Well, I've got news for you, Count. Thinking you're hot shit. Why do you have so many men, Count? You're a bit powerful for my liking. Oh, because of Venice. Venice is my undoing. So I got a decent martial leader. That's what I tell myself. Yes, my king, take my wife's son and raise him as your own. I helped in this. That's what I tell myself. I assisted in this war. A daughter, wonderful. Can't wait to sell you on. I mean, politically bargain with you. I mean, raise you with love and respect. Yes, just got to stay near my ally, and we'll win this. There we are, 100%. Enforce demands. I can't enforce demands because I'm not the leader of this war. Well, my brother-in-law took that territory. Well, that's okay. Because the barony of Modena is under the Italian king. As long as we remain friends, which we are, I see nothing going wrong here. And then my army can disband. What other slim pickings can I pick up? See, I can't go to war with you again anytime soon, I don't think. No, I've got to wait. I think I've got a thingy on you. But hey, we'll give it a go. We'll get that claim anyway. Off Mantua. I got far too many holdings. I need to get rid of some holdings. Let me grant you the... That's not right. What do you mean? Do I really own 7 titles? I do. I need someone who's loyal. My uncle. Worst case scenario, I die off and take over my uncle's position. What's the faction, eh? Faction to install Adelhart. Who's Adelhart? No one of value. Sorry, Adelhart. But unless you're related, I ain't taking part in no schemes. Collect taxes. And just chill. Unlock a new... I remember you will. Be a stalwart leader. I need you to be an absolutely godly melee guy. Yes. We crusading now. Let me join your crusade. Oh, we're not crusading yet. Boulogne claim on the county of Luxembourg. war leader as Prince Hughes of Lotharingia, and oh, this is not my problem. That's my king's problem. My Kang. And I can recruit some knights. I am ready to crusade. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Clemens issued a call to arms for all righteous Christian rulers. I will participate in this. Why? So I can appoint my son, or my cousin, appoint my cousin as the beneficiary and hopefully become king. Crusade! What are we actually crusading for? Oh, okay, Jerusalem, that makes sense. Meanwhile, Italy is imploding. Oh, hi, Hoffman. Welcome back. We can't do this yet. We need a crusade. We will be Crusader Kings and hopefully get Jerusalem. We're saving up our money now as well for this glorious endeavour. I have a sore throat. Interesting. And now I just had a happy dream. And I'm losing devotion hand over fist. Classic Italian. Count Rodolfo Cunha has accused my uncle, Count Corrado, of having an extramarital affair with his lover. How dare they defile the sanctity of marriage? How dare they both defile the sanctity of marriage? Increase opinion. Give me someone cheap. Alright, you're not helping. You are not helping me, I'm dying. I am dying. At first I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field, however battle proved more hard fought than I expected, and gradually became clear that he had been able to stop his wild vicious attacks. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. Get honour, get opinion, or strike him down. Get honour. You all need to be more chivalrous while we go and colonise foreign powers. Deus Volt. We're here. Deus Volt. Deus Volt intensifies. We've been preparing this moment all our lives. To die of dysentery on the way over. No time to wait. We need to go. Jesus. Maybe we should wait a little while. Why aren't you imploded? So I have a plan. An ingenious plan. Oh, you're not dead. Great. And the music's just changed rapidly. Ah, CK3 never change. The more expensive, less impressive CK2. Stop claiming stuff. Alright, we're here. Go to Jerusalem. Actually land here and help my allies. Not so foolish now, Lambert. You come on in and save us. Lambert. Shit. I don't feel so good. I know. Low-hanging fruit. We'll go take this instead. And hope that my allies do better. Why am I sinful? I didn't sleep with anyone. Whatever. Oh no, no. That's a wipe. That's a wipe. Well, this crusade did not go very well. Failed first crusade? What? Where are my allies? What? No one donated any money to the war chest? My wife's son comes of age. How'd it go, wife's son? What have you become? A deceitful, temperate, compassionate person. Are you a worthy heir? You're shit at military, you're good at learning, great, a bookworm. Why? All I wanted was a crusade. I don't think any of my guys are going to win either. I think we're in the losing game. I mean, can I raise a new army yet? Not really, no. Now we're dirt poor. As is the way. But I'm going to modify your contract so you can give me more money. Yes, I am well aware that we lost that war. Token cross. Look, I couldn't have done much about it. I haven't got like 18,000 men in my back pocket. Where were we then? Oh right, we're scheming over here. I can't afford this. Do you know who I am? I'm dirt fucking poor. The immortal horse. Against nomad peoples erased a story of an immortal horse forever racing across the great steppes. Yeah, become curious, why not? Will I see another crusade in my lifetime? Probably not. I will take that, Spy Master, and I will not attempt to backstab you in the slightest. I mean, I could. It's tempting. I paid a ransom. Might as well pay the ransom to get my boys out of jail. Don't worry, guys. Perfect. It was just a test crusade. It was just a dry run for the crusades. Who are you? I need to do some more diplomatic bargaining. Hello, Duke Berengar Furoli. How about we marry? If you marry my daughter... No, that's not going to work. Fuck you, Duke. We'll go elsewhere. Fine, we'll go feasting. Hello, Count Ansaldo. How about marrying my daughter to your son? This sounds like a good idea. This can't go wrong. Would you like to agree to this deal? Yes, yes. That's right. Schemes! No, you're still my shit list. I can't declare war on you yet. You're on the list still. Goodbye, steward. We had a good time. I barely know your name. Oh, fuck. You despise me. And you despise me as well. I'm not particularly well liked by my guys. What's next on the agenda? Oh right, yes, laws. We're still plebs. Still plebs. I don't have crown authority. Can't change crown authority. So let's look forward to my empire collapsing. For some reason I woke up for an hour or so before I usually do. Go for a walk, eat breakfast, lie in bed, stare at the ceiling, or read a book. Let's have breakfast. Keep it up, love. Sword strikes across my breastplate and elbow slams to my helmet. A soldier easily avoids my clumsy counter. I withdraw for the moment. Let's get less stressful. Can we get someone who does not hate me? My wife's son. You will now be the king of this, of diplomacy. Why not? Pay taxes, use hook. You better pay them taxes. Pay debts. As for you, Mr. You just keep fabricating that claim while we save money for the inevitable dog pile. Oh, shit. What did you die of? You gonna tell me what you died of? Drowned. What party did you go to again? I need to make a list of the person I'm about to execute. You sort of fucked up my alliance there. Oh, that's alright, I've got a new one. Replacement. Bargaining chip. Okay, there we go. Hey, I'm sorry about your our alliance falling apart, but you'll never guess what happened. Are we actually allied still? Probably not. There we are. Nice doing business with you. And I'm really unreligious. Sit down. Hello, Mantua. You were talking some fat shit against me earlier. Let's do it. Fortune favours the bold. And we can dogpile, so you're joining the gang as well. And I can't attack this because our boss owns that. However, I don't really want to take over Italy because my main effort is to go crusading. Did we team up? Yes, we did. Good work. My glory! Glory! Ah, stop moving southeast. Yeah, easy, easy. Thank you. Boss demands. Have a good one. I'm the boss of this now. Alright, where's my wife's son? You're going to be a boss of Mantua. Don't fuck it up. Oh, this all bit me in the ass. Why do you hate me so much? It's the main limit that's screwing me up right now. Can you go into stewardship and stop the chaos? It could be worse. It could be worse. As long as they don't scheme against me. Pay taxes. God, you hate me. We could invite some more guys now, and we'll bother. I would like to petition you to consider my claim for the county of Parma. Are we related? I'm afraid not, old boy. You see, my uncle, the womanizer, owns Parma. And so I'm going to say no to you. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Who am I eating now? You'll never guess what's going to happen next. But can I form a new duchy? To form this duchy, I would need 2 de jure counties, so I can't form it. So I need one of these 2 before I can go elsewhere. Any more kids for me? Ouch. Ouch. Had hoped for some more offspring, but it's not the end of the world. Keep spreading the love. How's the rest of the world doing? Okay, we've got Aquitaine. So West Frontier is collapsing. That's to be expected. But this is good for us because that means the Arab hordes aren't going to move up north. England is being irrelevant for this time period, as per usual. These guys aren't collapsing, which is problematic, which makes it very difficult to crusade. And Bulgaria's doing alright. God, there's so much disastrous countries going on right now. Who are you? My nephew. Let's team up, even though you hate me. Who are you? My nephew. Now we wait. New councillor. Who doesn't hate me? You don't. Well, you don't hate me that much. We gotta wait a year. We need more money. We're just so poor. As my eyes meet Duchess Lydia. Okay, Duchess Lydia. Who are you? Who's your husband? Duke Albert of Tuscany. Ah. Hello, Tuscany. This is my nephew, though. This works either one of two ways. Either I get a bastard child from this, and we take over Tuscany, or at least I get closer to taking over Tuscany, or we get found out and our alliance collapses. Our family's got to come first. You're welcome. Can I claim this for myself? That's a cool dude. Not really, no. That's a shame. This guy really likes me. Thank you, friend. It's nice to have friends. No, please go on. Prince Bishop of Martineau Vevena. Oh, he's last for us, probably why. Okay. And his wife's dead. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near far, some opportunities to portray my liege King Louis in a good light have presented themselves. I'll take the prestige hit. I've got to kiss that ass. King Louis, you gotta love me. And eventually I will stab you in the back once the moment arises. Okay, we're done here. We're going to change our focus to something else. Wealth focus, because I am poor. Yeah. Relentless courage. You love it. You love it. Damn straight. Family members always get me in a war. Alright. So I either betray my uncle. So which nephew do I betray? The Corsican nephew? Or the Tuscan nephew? Well, I can see which one I would go for. I'm going to decline that. Why are my family members always stabbing each other in the back? I'm very unreligious as well. I'm probably going to get excommunicated. Hola! You'll never guess what happened. Found a piece of paper that says, Oh, I need 100 devotion. Okay, time to become religious. I'm a new man. I believe. I'm a believer. Choose a new focus for the love of God. Don't be gallant anymore, be a backstabber. I can remember how to choose a new focus. I cannot. Oh, it's gotta be easy. It's gotta be an easy way. Court, intrigue, factions, decisions. There it is. Embrace God. Oh, we can't. It's not time yet. New decision. Can we embrace God a different way? We're going on a pilgrimage. Let's go to the Vatican. That's fairly close. I'm gone off to see the Pope. Fight the bandits, and you get wounded, you piece of shit. You're the worst leader in the world. We less than garbage now? No, we're not. We declare war now? No, we're sinners. Ah, dear. House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens. Alright, we jihading now as well. This is not my problem. They'll sort themselves out. Bleeding teeth. What a shame. That's not very attractive. I received a missive from Prince Ao of Benevento. It claims that Countess Agostina, my niece, has requested support on a plot against me. Well, they both equally despise me. Ah, that's my niece. I'm not going to stab my niece. I'm not going to throw my niece in prison. What's the war? Why are we going over there? Oh, it's a big old war. I shall aid you in this war, because I have nothing better to do. I'll think about it. King? Where's your armies, King? I'm gonna need an army soon, Your Majesty. Well, I'll just stand here and wait for you to do something. Meanwhile, West Francia is getting dogpiled. Oh, he looks like a cool guy as well. Oh, no, that's Aquitaine. Yeah, you look like an arsehole. Northman invasion. You appear to be struggling. Looks like you're going to get slapped. I'm disbanding my army. If I don't see my king do anything. Oh god, you fucking arsehole. We can fix that. Factions. Oh, thank you. Thanks, wifey. Fancy giving me some more heirs. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, but I'd like some heirs. I claim. I claim king. Yes, yes. No. No. This is my problem. King needs to sort his shit out. And I need to become less of an arsehole. Stop being a sinner. It's really screwing up my meta. Thanks. Demand payment for hooks. Collect taxes. Cutting cornerstones. Collect taxes. Now we can become religious, yes? Nope. Well, Jesus. Looks like my expansion has halted. Unless I can bully some smaller state in the middle of nowhere. Hello. Do you have any friends? I don't think you do. It's going to take me 3 years to get a claim on you, but... You know, is what it is. Feel free to raid me. You're not really that worth that much hassle. Yeah, I'll make my wife my lover, why not? Ends Duchess Ida's scheme. Oh, that's nice. That's romantic. Have a quick nap. You might as well embrace being the arsehole. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Urbino as proof of Abilene has been practicing witchcraft. Are you anyone of any value to me? No. Sorry, but I need the religious manner. That's why you're going to your death. I need the religious manner so I can go and declare wars. Sorry. No. I remember doing that last time and my other daughter mysteriously drowned. Wow, you got big. Are we friends? I don't think we are. How old am I? 48. Yeah, I'm going to be dead soon. Could you, in fact... I don't know. Oh, I'm not the leader. The cultural head is Pope Clemens. How the hell was my... Okay, whatever. Whatever. Who's my new liege? Are you an arsehole? Sadistic. Ah, okay. So it's going to be like that, is it? The Carling dynasty, okay. Quite a good military leader. Not very educated. Garbage diplomacy. Marshal of Italy. Oh, thank you. No. That's not a good idea. That's not going to end well. Present a gift of special pastries. Fine. Have that. You're welcome. Pay less tax, please? Nope. It's alright. We've got 2 years left before we can invade this random count in Milanova. Expansion for the sake of expansion. That's a classic Paradox game. Your Chancellor, Count Heckerbold, is he a good bloke? Yeah, he seems to like me, and you hate me. Dared to lead my brother into carnal sin, Edema. Sorry, love. Do I know you? How the hell did you even get down here? That's your own fault. You shouldn't have been invading me, you piece of shit. No. Yeah, good one, bro. Nick, that's what happens when you go raiding the Italians. Your brother goes off and has a romantic liaison with one of your vassals. I don't know what's going on here, but you scare me. Increase the opinion of this person. No? Okay, don't. We'll just increase this opinion of this random person. I don't see why not. My bishop's been a good bro. You can educate her. You've been alright. Ha ha ha. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, it feels good to be a gangster. That poor guy, he's been doing nothing this entire time and I just wandered up and be like, ah. I own this now. This is mine. I can call allies, but I don't need to call my allies into this war. With my martial talent. Can you embrace religion now? Yes, you can, but it's probably a bit too late, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's a bit too late. No point finding God when you're 50 and you can't use it to declare war. I found a rather interesting CK2 mod where you could play the Pope. That was rather entertaining. I may actually play that. It's going to be a toss-up between that or the Game of Thrones mod. I always wanted to play the Pope in these games, especially for like a multiplayer game. Why would I declare war on him? Oh. If I'm an idiot. How? This is why I prefer CK2. It's more organic. I mean, this is like, it's a mess. It's like, from some random inheritance, I've managed to take over half of Europe. Thank you. Enforce demands. Don't be too upset. It was, the game was rigged from the start. Alright, who do I give it to? Anyone who's related to me, come forward. My daughter. Parents. Half-brother. Niece. Wow. Alright, random pleb. Jesus. Oh my heirs are dying off. How did my heir die anyway? How did my heir's heir die? Ah. This is why you don't inbreed. Friends? Any friends? Nope. No friends. I'm gonna have to invite some people to become our friend. Invite Claymont, invite knights. I'll just invite some random knights. Hello, you're going to get a title. This title, exactly. Minorca, enjoy. Still very much hated by you. You'll be my friend instead. I'm not going to go anywhere near you because you look like an absolute badass. And you, have you got any friends? Where are you on the map? Ah. Oh, you're not that big. Oh, actually, you're pretty big. So I'm going to leave you alone for now. Benevento, I won't be able to touch you. I don't think you've got a rather large amount of manpower, and you're allied. But you only have 2 manpower. Hmm. Why not? I'll take Salerno from them. You're going insane. Classic. I love it when you get old and you start becoming insane. You collapsing yet? Gonna need you to collapse soon. Before the next crusade, preferably. Just stare at the ceiling, why not? That's what I do in the mornings. Spymaster. Fine, you can be the marshal. Let's stop hating me. I'm not falling for this. Stop trying to take my family away so they can be murdered. We can't... Oh, fuck. You got 500 men. You got 800 men. Okay. I believe you are right. I believe I've changed my ways because you're a bit bigger than I thought. You are right. I've changed the... I've seen the error. How about you? expansion is struggling now. I think we may have to turtle for a bit. Yes, we're gonna have to turtle. Improve religious relations. Manage domain. Chill for a bit while we wait and get delay of the land. Damn, Italy, you big, you fat. Damn, son. You really are a very good leader. That's what I get for being sadistic. I actually quite like playing the dukes more than the actual kings, because the kings is more like just trying to stay on top, whereas the dukes you're given a bit more leeway to move around and it's a bit less hassle. I also like playing the doges of Venice. They were very good fun in CK2. Because we can't win this, we're going to make friends with our fellow vassals. And then my son, thank God, has made an heir. I didn't even know we were at war. Oh, we all know what Count Huckbold does. He's a guy who slept with the the raiding Viking's brother. He's a good bloke. You're a chancellor, yeah, you're the right bloke. You're the right guy. Genoa. Fine, I'll accept the war. I'll give us something to do. Raise the standards. Oh shit. What did you get me into? Oh, it's not that bad. Calm down. I will hold the south while you wander around in Provence. As is the way. This is an opportune moment for me. Nope. Come back here. Please, come back. I don't think I will win decisively. Okay, I think I will win decisively. The guy's running away. Don't do it. Come back here. Yeah. Fuck. I am not a good military leader. Why are you rolling ones? What? Okay, that's fine. It could have been worse. Spends his entire life learning martial, the way of war. Loses every war every fight he's been in. Fucking great. Huckbold. I'd replace you if you weren't so amusing for me. I'll come and help Genoa. Actually, why am I doing that? I can come here and screw these guys up. Sorry, Genoa. What have you become? Quick. That's good. That's worked out well to an extent. I'll read these esoteric arts. Oh my god, dangerous habits. Thank you very much. Go on, capture someone important. Cat lover. Spinster living not too far from here is reputed to have 100 pet cats. This is eccentric. Blah blah blah. Some of their neighbours are complaining to me that about 100 cats. No, she can keep her cats. Ever since I learned that my wife, Duchess Ida, has been unfaithful to her union. I never learnt this. Yeah, she's my daughter. Yeah, that's right. You come back. Oh shit, maybe not. My allies are hot garbage. That's right. Blame your allies, never yourself. Well, thankfully, the AI in Paradox is hot garbage. So I can just keep taking this territory without any significant problems. It's time to stop the foolishness. I don't know. I'll just pick the least turbulent option. No. Oh, it's going to be an even Steven. Actually, I'll probably lose. I'll lose every battle. Run away. Worst ally ever. Thank God. I want something from you in return. Before I release you, I need to do some schemes. I need to make some new friends. My current friends aren't very good. We could win this though. But first things first, we need to rebuild our armies. New plebs, raise. Not enough knights. What a shame. Carry on. What's going on? Why are we at war all the time? Godless antagonist. I can't win that. Why are we going to war with this? I'm not even raising any men. I'll join the war, but... Oh, actually. Sound the horn. The Spoleto name must be preserved. Oh, thank God, more heirs. For such a large empire, I don't have a particularly large army. He says. We're going to Venice. Actually, we're not going to Venice, we're going around Venice, but you get the general idea. Please capture someone important. Yeah, fuck you, Count Corrado. I was about to square you away and you stabbed me in the back. You. I can't fight these battles. My army's incompetent. I mean, my army is shite. We can just raid them and starve them out that way. Oh, my wife died. I mean, oh, my wife died. What have you got for me? Calm, zealous, and patient. You're my kind of girl. Yeah, screw you, Corrado. I don't trust you. Stop manipulating me. Yes. Is this a win? It's never a win. It's never ever a win. Run away. Literal pleb empire. The Duchy of plebs. Don't chase me. It's time to start lurking. Yes, that's good. This is good for me. I reckon I can get a few of them before they run. Why am I not leading this army? Victory! It wasn't worth it. I got nothing out of this war. we will do this at a later date. Because Verona looks like it's become independent. It is good for me. That's a lot of sons, even though they're not genetically affiliated with me. That's a win. So be it. Disband my armies. Who are you? Nah, she's alright. Let's look at her stats. I reckon she's alright. Now you, on the other hand, you're going to give me that county. This game is all purely luck. Either you get some bad vassals that will stab you in the back after you die, or you have consistently short reigns, and then you end up in civil war. There's no method to it unless you do some hardcore exploits. I can't lose this. I've got a command advantage of 23. Enforce demands. Give me that county. Thank you. Expand. We are big now. We're still pretty irrelevant though. Liege? Like me, Liege. I can't take you. I don't have 1,000 gold. Fine, I'll give you 8 gold and lose. I'll get 20 stress now. Fuck that. I'll just get dread instead. I'll be dreadful. How about I release you with a weak hook instead? Oh, that's a shame. How about I just torture you? No. Fine. Okay, another daughter. What to do with that daughter? Who should I marry you to? I think we're allied. We're also allied with the Duke of Spoleto here. Not the Duke of Spoleto, Genoa. Astorius is getting his shit kicked in, that's great. No Deus Volt for you. Friuli's a paper tiger. And you're not going to ally with me because you're you're not part of the Roman Catholic Church. Hasford? Nope. Dalmatia? How about you marry my daughter? Grandson, grandson, daughter. And do you have a son? What's your name? Prince Grigor of Dalmatia. You have no children. You have no value to me. I'm not negotiating with you anytime soon. Sardinia. You also have no bargaining chips for me. And your wife is imprisoned. Funny how that works out. Fine, I'll hold on to you for now. We're not getting married straight off. I think we can pull this off. Expand. Expansion is good. Why is my liege getting declared war on? Oh, it's a minor county skirmish. It'll probably get millions of people killed. Pretty typical. Pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. I think we'll play this for an hour and then we'll go to CK2 and do the comparison with the Game of Thrones mod. I quite like that mod. I'm dying. Yep, join the gang. There we go. What did I die of? I just died of old age. That's a rare sight. Okay. Succession, yes, no one likes me. It's going to be pretty standard. You're going to be a strategist. I'm going to get you up there. I'm going to sort you out. I have lots of sons. I have an awful lot of sons. Oh, actually, I don't. I've only got 3 sons. 1 daughter, 1 son, and two sons. How old are they? 6. And we need to make new friends. That should have bought me 2 loyal vassals. One can hope. And I've got 300 gold, which is also rather good. More levies. Thanks, bro. How is my wife? Okay, a bit big-boned, but she'll do. And she's been doing rather well with the children as well, so I can't complain too much. Damn, this guy's a pretty good, apart from being a bleeder, so probably not the best place to put him is on the battlefield. I'm not helping my liege. Sit done. We can win this. This is good. Well, he likes us, so I don't see why not. Why we shouldn't come to this party. I don't know who you are. I've just said yes to come to your party. That's nice. Okay, well, wait, about 5:30, we'll switch to CK3. CK2 with the Game of Thrones mod. We'll give that bad boy a go. And then you can see which game is better. Spoilers, it's CK2. Who are you? Okay. I always have problems finding out who these people are. You are apparently my daughter. Why haven't I married you off yet? Daughter! Father! She's also my friend, apparently, so... And Slobodin, that's not anyone of value. Yes. Let us be friends. I'm being invited to a lot of parties. Let's do it. Our first war with my wife's son wasn't not particularly fun anymore now that I am the wife's son. It was more amusing when I was a cuckold. Not so funny anymore. That's a big old army. Let's call some allies. Tuscany, assemble. Another really big regressive thing from CK3 from CK2 is the primitiveness of the alliance system. Just rather bare bones and basic. You just marry someone off, you get an alliance, and then you just, if you have enough daughters or brothers or whatever, you can just end up having a complete NATO of allies who just do all your wars for you. So you could be an absolutely garbage ruler, but because you've just been selling off your children like they're like they're going out of style, you end up having a rather large, unwieldy, unbeatable force. We can win. Doing rather well here. Go, siege. You don't like me, so I'm not going to do that. you're probably going to end up murdering my my children. So I'm going to say no to that, and no to that, and no to that. Also, it feels a lot more rudimentary and easier to understand the relationships in this game. Effectively, if they don't particularly like you, don't do anything they ask. They're just going to either murder you, backstab you, or uh, or your children, or your relatives. Whereas in the course, CK2 is a bit more complex than that. I'm looking to clear my almost empty coppers. Oh, was I going bankrupt? Thanks, Rose. Pull it off. Yeah. And then disband this army before I go bankrupt. Thank you. So how I like to do it, but this is not particularly good in the long run because these families are backstabbing traitors. As I like to have as many kids as possible, and because early game we've got really bad inheritance laws, you give every new bit of territory to one of your relatives or one of your children. So I'd give this bit of conquered territory to, say, this son, and then for the next son I'd give them a bit of conquered territory, and so that way it stays within the family, and if you do die off, at least the territory stays within your dynasty. However, in the long term, this doesn't work very well because your sons turn out to become arseholes, and then they stab you in the back, and then you have big old wars, which you then execute your sons and your heirs and your great great grandsons, and eventually you collapse. But normally that's about 200, 300 years down the line. So, hey ho. At that stage, you're just hoping to God that the game ends. Another quick fix, I suppose, is if you've got growing enemies in court and they're doing claims against you, you just go through your court, find some random person, and give them a title, and then they'll be loyal to you for that reign or for that period of time. And so that's a good way of, in the short term, buying loyalty and keeping things safe. In the long term, this is not good because these guys will eventually stab you in the back. But this will buy you some time before this happens. So I'll give him this. He'll be my friend for like ever, and that's that's a counterbalance to any enemies in court. This ends up becoming a snowball effect. I've got to constantly keep on expanding, taking more and more territory to bribe new courtiers and pay off grandsons and grandchildren, so that each time I have a succession, I have stability. And so you just got to keep on blobbing to stop the impending collapse and stagnation. Which then, of course, causes its own problems because then you get vassals complaining that their duchies have vassals that are loyal to you and not to them. But hey ho. It's not really my problem, is it? I'll be dead in about 100 years or 40 years, and then my son can worry about it. Oh, a faction. Can I claim? Of course not. I have no part to play in this. I don't particularly like this. See, I like to play as early as possible in these games, but the early periods like Charlemagne is just fucking chaos. And the later periods, it feels too late in the game for me. I want to play from the start of the game to the end, but then it leads to this. Yeah, become honest. I don't see why not. Strategist. Wow, I'm getting stressed out the arse. You're going to be deceitful because I literally cannot afford to get this stressed. Can't have that. Nah, that's fine. I'll just declare war and take it back if it comes too much of a problem. Who are we warring next? Ah, I know what we can do. Hello, let's arrange a marriage. My son and your daughter. Oh, you don't have a daughter. My daughter. Ah, I know. I got a plan here. I got a devious plan. Okay, maybe not. Can't do that yet. Anything else I want to eat? Ooh. We could Deus Vault it down here. And this is good as well because Egypt's collapsing in itself. What allies do you have? You've got 1,000 men, you've got 2,000 men. I'm not going near you. How about you? You've got 900 men, you've got 1,300 men. Nope. 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 Who can I bully? Oh, hello. We must be constantly expanding to keep the duchy alive. I'll take the gift. Thanks for the money, buddy. Where are we marching? I spot a camp pitched on its shores. Met by sergeant. Our water stores leaked while on the move. Our pack animals cannot make the march. I will carry the horses. I can hear an absolute ruckus coming from the roadside tavern. One of my knights kicks open the door, revealing a room full of wayward soldiers. My arrival makes them fall silent and stare down into their tankards with nary a word between them. Can I take part in this? No, I can't. Let's keep marching. Who are you? Oh, yes, you're right. Fine. Another bargaining chip. Who are you marrying? Oh yes, I remember. I remember. Overreaching can be terribly dangerous. You must be taught here. You can be temperate. Once we land here, we can start forming our own Crusader state. And it's a rather easy way of feeding the hunger of your vassals for land. Give me my gold? No, I don't really need gold. Well, I like CK2 because it gives you a lot more options. It's a lot more in depth of secret societies. There's a larger modding community. So you've got like the Game of Thrones mods, you've got the Warhammer mods. I feel like there's more decisions in the game. I believe that the alliance system in this game is rather superficial, whereas compared to the CK2 game, the alliance system is a bit more complicated. You have doges in Venice and in other trader states in CK2, which is a completely different style of gameplay, which is about making finances and money, and you can effectively make a rather large trading dynasty. That's by getting very rich and selling off your family or buying marriages. You can also be a mercenary force in multiplayer of that game if you have a large enough army as the doges. I believe that the Vikings are also better, but that's just my own personal opinion. I think there's better events. For example, the dueling events in CK2 are very interesting. Like you could be in the middle of a battle, and your character can get into a duel with another character in a battle. And if you win the duel, you can kill the character in the battle, and if you don't, you can get injured and die. It's rather interesting things like that. This is rather bare bones, where CK2 has had like years and years of work put into it. This has just been, well, rather base standard. Also, Secret Societies is a meme. It is a meme, but still I find it entertaining. You can duel and kill. Yeah, but is it the same flavor? That's the question. I know there is dueling in this, but I just feel like it has less of a immersive aspect, and it's rather rare. I've been in countless battle nows, and I haven't been in a single duel. Also, I don't like the inheritance system. I don't like this at all. Like I gotta wait for like 300 years before I can invent the idea of leaving my inheritance to my oldest son. Where is it? It's here. Where is it? Where's that bad boy? It is... So I've got to wait until like 300 years from now, like the high medieval era, before I can come to the conclusion that perhaps it might be a good idea to leave all your stuff to your oldest son rather than handing out your kingdom to everyone you meet. Because it leads to the rather bizarre situation where you end up murdering all your children just so you get one inheritor. Crown authority is fine. I have no issues with that. But in general, I prefer CK2 because it has more content and more mods. Yeah, you can, but I just feel like it is less organic compared to CK2. And when we go and play the CK2 Game of Thrones mods, hopefully I'll show you some of the duels and show how organic some of the duels are in that game compared to this. Bearing in mind that we've been in countless wars, countless battles, and yet we've yet to encounter a single fellow to duel in the heat of battle. Lightning Raid. Presses to set half to counter your blaze. The pirates are cut off and destroyed. I just pay money. If you want to make a fair comparison between CK2 and CK3, Yeah, it's a random event in, I think, CK2 and the Game of Thrones mod, that if your character is leading the army, then you can fight another character who's like leading or part of the army in the opposing army. And then, of course, you've got the three options: do you fight aggressively, do you fight defensively? It's a bit like a duel. But of course, in the Game of Thrones mod, you also have dragons, and you can use the dragon to burn shit and all that sort of stuff. Game of Thrones mod is very good. But yeah, hopefully we'll show that. That's if I don't die. I'll probably just be, what do you call it? The Iron Island, so I can go raiding, that sort of thing. Give me money. I've been a good boy. It is an extremely good mod, that Game of Thrones mod. It is very good for CK2. Oh yeah, and in regards to what Hoffman said, that is correct, but you think the CK3 would build off all the work that CK2 has made or done. So I would assume that CK3 would have everything CK2 had, being the new and up-and-coming CK3, and then they would build off what they've already done with slightly better graphics or new mechanics. Instead, what they've done is made it slightly more easier to understand, but a lot of the features from CK2 has been rather stripped or dumbed down, which is not which is not very good. If you think your sequel has got less content than your prequel, or the thing that came before, then maybe they're nickel and diming. With mods, CK3 will probably be better than CK2 with mods. It just takes time, and of course the mods are completely dependent on if the game's successful. As you saw with Roman, is it Roman Victor? That Roman one that came out, it was a complete dog pile of garbage, and they like did one expansion, and then it just like said, okay, we're done with it because no one would played it. And so what I fear is that if this does not get a large following, or they can't milk it, profit from the large fan base, then they will just kill development, like they did with that Roman one, which no one can remember the name of. Or March of Eagles. March of Eagles is a good example of a Paradox failed game. But you will see. You will see in the mod in about 15 minutes. After I download CK2 and download the mod as well, because that wasn't the plan. The plan was perhaps do EU4 multiplayer, but then I think I'll do that tomorrow. What am I actually doing? Victoria 2 is a good example of a failed Paradox game. I would question that, because everyone has a fond memory of Victoria 2. I played it late. I didn't play it when it came out, so of course that was from what I understood, a dumpster fire till they fixed it. But with mods and that now, Victoria 2 has got a sort of a niche fan base, because with Victoria 2 is very unique because you didn't just win from blobbing. In CK3 you can sort of win by blobbing, or CK2 you can sort of win by blobbing, and just hope you don't implode. Victoria 2 you don't really need to expand, and in fact you get penalised for expansion. Whereas you can make more and be more successful with industrialization, focusing on your industry, education, literacy, the Scramble for Africa. So it's one of those games, one of those rare Paradox games where you can fight other players or fight the AI indirectly through the means of production, through stability, through secondary diplomacy and all that stuff. I mean, they still haven't fixed the pops. They still, from what I understand, they don't even know what the pops are, how the pops work from Victoria 2 does anymore. So now they have to use the dumbed down pops, where like, oh, there's 5 mana for the peasant population. I like Victoria. I might actually play Victoria 2 as well. I'll give that a show. In a market, I see a crowd gathered around a man hosting dice. My lord, dukes, my wife, my wife's son. I had to see I'm an idiot. We're joining us for a game of 2 dice. Surely a bet of a few coins. Arrest this man. I'm looking forward to Victory 3. If they do it right, if it's not just another blobbing simulator. If I can build loads of factories and destroy the global market by becoming the weapons producer of the world and then closing down my military factories when World War One starts, then I will call it Game of the Year. Who are you? Ah, my son. Have the county of Minorca and marry someone of value. You were supposed to be fabricating a claim. Why haven't you done that? Are you still doing that? Where's my claim? Claim! Fuck it, we'll go elsewhere. Venice, you're looking pretty... Ah! No, 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 we got something better to do. Deus Volt. I don't want my daughter to do this. Fine. Fine. The daughter can Queen of Jerusalem, whatever you want to be. I have to marry you. Oh shit, I've got to end your marriage then, don't I? Break betrothal. It's got to be matrilineal. If I'm going to be the Queen of Jerusalem. It's highly unlikely, but one can dream. You're not marrying anyone just yet. I'll ally of you. There's been a few failed games from Paradox lately. There was that gangster game, that AI wasn't very good. There was the Blood, what's it called? Vampire the Masquerade's game that, well, less said about that the better. There was that Roma and Victor game, or whatever it was. That was a complete disaster. That was just a blobbing simulator, which they tried to fix and then they abandoned. But then again, you've had some very good success, like Hoi 4. Hoi 4 has been a cash cow for Paradox. Bloodborne would be... Yeah. Imperator was a disaster. Abandoned, yeah. I remember playing it once. I was playing Rome and thinking, wow, this is very superficial. I think in multiplayer, Hoi 4 is pretty good, if you have a strong rule set. There's Volt. How are we doing? We should be doing alright. I will lead the army, thank you very much. Yeah, single player Hoi 4 is screwed. The AI is not very good. Unless you like download the AI mod and then it's just still not very good. It's just slightly better. Can I afford this? I'm going to bankrupt. I'll give it a go. Come on then. Get over here. We've got some crusading to do. This time preferably not as badly as last time. What a shame. Oh, nice work, Byzantine Empire. Well done, you. And then march along with this army. Is that Jerusalem? Where's Jerusalem? Oh, it's over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. I gotta run. No! Well, that worked out extremely badly. Well. Can't say I didn't try. Raising a new army of 0 people. Maybe if I do a token invasion we'll be alright. We're not winning. Why are my crusading allies such hot garbage? Why am I such hot garbage? These are things we should ask ourselves. I don't even know where Jerusalem is. I don't even know where Jerusalem is. But we have 1,000 men, which we're going to send out again. Well, that's another crusade thrown sharply in the bin. Lost a lesson here. Why didn't you implode? No, it's only 924, that's why. It's not even 1066 yet. How about you? Can I invade you? This isn't worth it. We need to expand. I already have a claim on this county. This is great news. If I can't crusade in Jerusalem, I'll just have to go crusading somewhere else. Not because I'm competent, but because I've decided to hug box with the AI. Let's go, team. I've got 5 speed because it's taking fucking ages. Now is not the time for random events. I helped. Don't say I didn't help. There we are. And our first crusade successful. I'm going to count as a crusade. Brother. Brother. Oh, you can marry now as well. You're Welsh. Okay, marry anyone. You have my blessing to marry anyone you choose. You can marry, actually I'll marry someone for you so you don't screw things up for me. And actually you marry whoever you like. This won't bite me in the ass. Expand army, immediately crusade. Oh, yes. Oh, I need 300 I need to be a paragon of virtue. How about... Oh, yes. But will I get ganged up on? Probably. But hey-oh. Hold a horde. And this is where the where CK3 lets itself down. Look, I can call all the allies I've married to and they will automatically come to my aid. Now I can expand and form a gross Spoleto. So theoretically, if I go into bed with like Aquitaine, Jesus Christ, let's not pay attention to that. He would come to my aid and give me excessive amounts of manpower to save me. How did that happen? I don't know. Shy, impatient, and ambitious. See, we haven't imploded yet. That's because we're not a kingdom. Kingdoms have a tendency to implode. If you want an easy life, be a duke. Let's be a rather large duke. Yay, barracks. What? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. We got a holy war to do. And after we finish this holy war, I'll download CK2. Aha! I like bullying random countries for clay. And this fellow. So an easy way to expand very quickly as a Catholic power is to go to war or in African nations, because you just get a claim, then you start doing holy wars, and then you can just start blobbing. And so I could theoretically, throughout most of this dynasty, as long as I've got enough allies, just continue to blob all the way the chain, taking more and more territory with a free casus belli. However, I do need to have somewhat of a high enough religious standing, otherwise it won't work. But it's just a very good way to blob. That's why it's called Crusader Kings #TM. Because if you do get into like Jerusalem and that, you can just expand, and make a massive gross country. Anyway, we're going to end this with giving this to I don't know, this guy here. Have this shite. That's a good boy. And then we will download the CK2 Game of Thrones mod, and we'll call it there. But I'll do this offline so I don't lag out. So that was a bit of CK3. I thought we'd do something a bit more casual. As you can see, it's not a bad game. It just doesn't have that same character to CK2, and I feel like it needs some more DLCs before it becomes something a bit more unique, a bit more complex. And plus that new DLC, that court DLC, which is being talked about in the works, well, it doesn't seem that interesting. It's like, oh, that seems a bit like a novelty, if I'm honest. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back with CK2 if I can end my stream. Hopefully I can. Adieu.